Welcome to Destiny Hunter's Destiny Weapon Vendor Roll Guide for April 4th, 2017. Let's get started with PvP rolls. I've broken up the list by tiers. S tier rolls for this week include just one weapon, the Wormwood. If you buy only one PvP weapon this week, make sure it's this one. This roll has True Sight, Fast Draw, and Quick Draw. You'll probably go with True Sight. High caliber rounds, the options between Hand Loaded and Zen Moment, both great perks, and to round it out, Rangefinder for a really decent range boost. It's literally perfect, but who doesn't have a perfect Wormwood at this point? Outside of S tier, which are completely perfect weapons, we have the A tier weapons, which are great, but have some kind of flaw. First among them is the 44 Curtain Call from the Crucible Quartermaster. It has Smooth Ballistics, Field Choke, and Aggressive, stick with Field, Cascade, Army of One, stick with Army, Rifled Barrel, and Rangefinder. Now, Rangefinder was recently nerfed to make your aim down sight speed 25% slower, but the thing about the Curtain Call is that it has one of the highest equip speeds of any shotgun in the game at 54. I love these shotguns. I have about 4 of them. They feel amazing. I think that the equip speed will help offset some of your aim down sight's woes with Rangefinder. The main flaw for this shotgun is that it doesn't hit max impact, but if that isn't an issue for you, take a look. This roll will get you to max range, and if you're a fan of the Found Verdict, this is a great alternative for PvP. The second great weapon for sale today is the Assembly 2 high caliber rounds, perfect balance, crowd control, and counterbalance. This weapon had a great roll last week, and it has a great roll this week with high caliber rounds instead of quick draw. Unfortunately, it does not have Sure Shot, but Steady Hand is a good alternative. Overall, this should be a very fun roll with high caliber rounds, adding a lot of flinch, counterbalance for stability, perfect balance for stability, and even some range scopes to round things out. I know myself, I've been enjoying Doctrine lately, and this should be a fun alternative if you don't have one of those. And, even if you do, high caliber rounds should add something interesting to make this a very fun weapon. The main flaw of this weapon is it doesn't come anywhere close to the amount of stability that Doctrine has, or, for that matter, many other auto rifles in this archetype. For the B tier weapons, or weapons that I consider good, but not great, meaning that they're a maybe. Both of the B tier weapons of this week have us coming back to the Crucible Quartermaster. First up, Zero Day Dilemma. This weapon has gotten a boost with the global auto rifle boost, and I've been hearing good things about this archetype. This is a good starting roll to give this weapon type a try. Next among the maybes we have the Anton rule. It features Zen Moment, Feeding Frenzy, Fitted Stock, High Caliber Rounds, and Hot Swap. Now, this isn't the most competitive archetype, but this roll is compelling, especially for those of you who use the bumpers instead of the triggers to fire. Another honorable mention from this archetype is the Impeacher from New Monarchy. It comes with high caliber rounds, fitted stock, and rangefinder. Once again, an interesting roll in an unfavorable archetype. And finally, we have the C tier weapons. These are weapons which have one thing worth mentioning about them, but they're completely situational. These are fringe weapons for fringe builds. People that are looking for something really outside the sphere of the normal meta. First up, we have the How Dare You. Now, this is a garbage weapon, but I've personally been waiting for a usable roll like this for 6v6 because, come on, it's called the How Dare You. As the flavor text, you think you're so great. The weapon comes with True Sight, Sure Shot, Relentless Tracker, Partial Refund, Rifled Barrel, and Rangefinder. This is probably as good as it's going to get for a weapon like this, and I am definitely going to be picking it up this week. I would have preferred Icarus in this slot, or Hot Swap in this one, but this is pretty much as good as it gets. I mean, really, who doesn't want to use a weapon called How Dare You? And don't you dare tell me that it's a waste of marks. The final curiosity weapon for PvP for this week is the Each New Day, once again from the Crucible Quartermaster. I'm still unsure if Counterbalance even does anything for fusions, but if it does, this could be fun. And now for your PvE rolls for the week. First up, and in a league of its own, we have the Event Horizon. This week featuring Short Gaze for short zoom, and Triple Tap, as well as Casket Mag and Hidden Hand for some extra aim assist. This weapon is the #1 PvE weapon you should buy this week. It is everything the Wrath of the Machine Raid Sniper is and more. You'll be getting 5 rounds at the end of the mag if you're landing all your precision shots at this level of impact for massive DPS in PvE. I actually have a roll which is very similar to this. I have been loving this roll in all of the new raid content. So I highly recommend, if you pick up only one weapon for PvE this week, make sure it's the Event Horizon from the Crucible Quartermaster. Honorable mention for PvE is the Angel's Advocate from the Vanguard Quartermaster. It has a Fake Bringer style roll, but the main problem with it is that it doesn't have enough impact to one-shot crit most of the ads in most content. That's all for this week. What are you most looking forward to? Anything I may have overlooked? Please leave a comment. That's all for this one, and enjoy the Vault of Glass.